Hello, Taurus. Welcome in. This is your December reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It's for your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. If Taurus is your Sun sign and this message doesn't resonate, then do please check out your Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus signs. Another good tip is to just look at the titles of the readings. If you resonate with the titles, then go and watch them. We have all 12 zodiac signs in our astrological birth chart, so it kind of depends what we're dealing with at the time. And there may be a zodiac sign that holds more clarity for us than what we deem to be our top 4 or 5 signs. So just bear that in mind. So let's see, Taurus for December. What do we need to know? Transformation. Big transformation for you, Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know for December? Big changes. Spirit guide. You're being guided here. What else? Freedom. Okay. Freedom. Transformation, spirit guide of freedom. Prosperity. Okay. What else for Taurus? Protection. You are protected. One more for Taurus. Something big is on the horizon here, and animals. Animals are important here. So let's see. Some big energy here, Taurus, for you for December. We have transformation, spirit guide, freedom, prosperity, protection, and animals. The letter P may be significant, prosperity and protection. PRO may be significant, the initials PRO, because we have prosperity and protection here, may be significant. Something around animals too. But it's like there's a change in the wind here. Change in how you view things, Taurus, or how you move. Page of Cups. Beginner energy. 9 of Wands. So something's ended here. Nines are endings. This is a 9th year as well, which means there's a lot of endings this year. So now as we go into December, or we're in December, Wheel of Fortune, there might be, and it's a 10, which can also be a 1, because there isn't, well, 1s are normally seen as the aces, the new beginnings. So whatever this is, so there may be something ending or has ended for you, Taurus, and now there's like a new beginning here. 8 of Swords. Maybe a bit in your head about it, like, is this the way forward for me or not? Or I kind of get the sense, is it too soon? Whoa. A feeling of, is this too soon, for me to be doing this? Should I cool my jets a bit here? So, Tower. Hierophant. The Moon. Is it something here, a feeling like something has blown up here? But there's a new direction has like came straight after it. And you're like, is it too soon for me to move in this new direction? Queen of Wands here. 5 of Pentacles. Feels like, we're still kind of like, we're kind of still cleaning up the debris for what took place here. But it's like something new has come in here. And you're like, I feel like you're worried about moving forward in this new direction, a Page of Pentacles, and what people are going to say. Like there's a nugget here. Whatever this tower has been, it has bought this nugget here. A new beginning, and you're like worried here. about if I move in this direction, like what are people going to say? So I don't know whether there's a fear, will you be blamed for something? Will you get the blame of, like, it was this blew up because really it was because of Taurus? Is that because Taurus wanted to go in a new direction? Or is that what the worry is here? But it's like this has been guided. This is a transformation. This is your spiritual time here, strength. Or no, this has been orchestrated here with the Wheel of Fortune. It was meant to be this way. Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety about this. So I kind of feel towards you want to do this, but it's like, what are people going to be thinking about it? You're concerning yourself with the outside. Lovers. You're concerning yourself with what other people around you may think as opposed to what's best for you here. Do you know what I feel with this, Taurus? I kind of feel like something has blown up here and it's been no fault of yours, but you have gained financially from it. And now it's like a way forward here of like how to invest this money. And it almost feels like you're worried about, does it look like you blew this up to get the money? At the minute, whatever way it looks as if it's somebody else's fault. And then it's like you've gained financially from this. But then whatever this new thing is coming into play, you're worried what people will think of, well, actually, Taurus had their eyes somewhere else. So there may be more to this story than we're being told here. And Taurus is away now living a happy life. No, there might have been something here where people were like, there was a lot of pity for your circumstances or something. But it feels justified. If you were wronged here in some way and people were right to feel compassion towards you, but there's something here in your direction, whether this is a love interest coming into play and this is what you're worried about, it's too soon. Like people are going to be saying, well, Taurus wasn't that heartbroken. There's somebody new on the scene here because we do have the Lovers. So if this was a relationship, Taurus, that broke down and then like you're no sooner divorced too, there's a new kind of love interest here, you're concerned about how it looks. But I feel this has been divinely orchestrated here. Seven of Swords. You're worried that people are going to just say, so say Taurus, your spouse cheated on you and you got divorced and you done pretty financially well out of it. And now you have a new beau here and it's been quite quick. People are going to say, well, was Taurus cheating too? What was going on here? Were they both? Because I mean, like, how do you move on so quick? You're worried about how this looks. Magician in reverse. You're worried, are people going to view this that you manipulated the situation here? That it's almost like, oh, Taurus has been going around being like all heartbroken and stuff, and there's been nothing of it. Five of Cups. They weren't heartbroken at all. But I kind of feel here, Taurus, whatever this relationship is that you had that's kind of broke down and you have, or whatever the situation is to you, and you have gained from it, I kind of feel that it's like there wasn't really love here. So whether you were betrayed or whatever is one thing, but I don't feel that you've walked away from this brokenhearted. In some aspect, it may have been just like this could have been a long-term marriage. You've done a number of years with each other, and just over that period of time, the romance is not there. their love's not there, whatever, and this person has gone on to find somebody else, and then everybody's going, oh, poor Taurus. I know, married 15, 20 years, whatever, right? And their spouse went off with somebody else, might have been somebody younger, all this kind of stuff, right? And there's been a level of the community have felt compassion for you, but then all of a sudden you have somebody new. So then they're going, are you concerned about how it looks? But it's not too soon because you've no heartbreak to get over here. Ten of Cups. Because you're not heartbroken about this. May have been a bit of a shock or whatever, but I don't feel it's like it's a new beginning here. I don't feel like you're particularly, Ace of Pentacles here. I don't feel like it's, if anything, if this has been a number of years that you put into this relationship, Taurus, it's like you've done your healing while being attached to this person because there's been no emotion. You've done healing work here. So for the divorce to be final and then for all of a sudden for there to be somebody else, Five of Swords, it might look funny to the outside world, but they don't really know what the relationship dynamics were. Five of Swords. There may be a lot of chitter chatter with this. This could be actually family. This could be your ex, depending on where you are here. If this is something that's going to happen or something that has already happened, Taurus, this ex spouse's family could be having a lot to say. They could be trying to turn the narrative of, oh, well, Taurus was doing it too, or, such and such got such a hard time. But like, look at Taurus. They're having a great time now. They have a new beau, single and abundant. There you are, Taurus. They're having a great time now, and Page of Swords. People are seeing this. This concerns you of what people think. There's a Three of Swords. They see you're not heartbroken. Or at least this is what they're saying. They're saying, oh, me, such and such got the blame of everything, but look at Taurus. Taurus isn't heartbroken. Maybe they're saying Taurus was at something too. This Five of Swords. They're trying to paint you now in the same light. Yeah, you were juggling here too. King of Cups. This is either who you were in a commitment with or this is the new person. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But there's a maturity. I feel it's a new person. New person could be a water sign. They're trying to say, yeah, look, Knight of Cups. Somebody's trying to say, oh, that was going on. But it's like, I feel it's this past person's family. Look, Ace of Cups. This might actually move pretty quickly, this relationship, which is even more kind of like adding fuel to the fire. Sorry, I have like something itchy on my neck. I don't know if you can see it, so I know if that's like something somebody else is experiencing. Two of Swords. I think it's that people can't understand how quickly Knight of Pentacles, how quickly this is all sort of like transpired. But it's like there has been no love in this relationship. I think you've felt lonely for quite some time, Taurus, and it's like you've done a lot of inner healing work, and it's like now that this relationship's over, King of Wands here. Now that this relationship is over, Death card. So it may have been a King of Wands that was your past spouse here. They may have been a Aries, Leo, Sag, and it's like as soon as that has ended and everything's sorted out, there's a very fast-paced relationship here with a water sign. And it's making everybody talk about it. Like, how's this so quick? Like, she got out of, for example, she's got out of a 20-year marriage. How can you be like jumping on so quick with somebody else? And it's like making people, but it's playing into the hands almost of the family members of this King of Wands that kind of got a hard rap here. But they got the hard rap because they did do something wrong here. But it's like somebody's trying to save face here, but you're concerned about this. So whether or not, because we have the Knight of Cups here and we have the Ace of Cups, whether this King of Cups is bringing you in a proposal, a marriage proposal here pretty quick, and you're in two minds here. Should I accept this or should I kind of like, and you're in two minds about it, not because of how you feel about this person, but because of what other people think. Let's see. Let's get one of these for Taurus, please. Transformation twice. Transformation, look, hold it up so you can see it. Transformation twice here. Moon magic. And look, beginnings. No, we didn't. I thought we had new beginnings down there. This is a new fresh start here. See, beginnings. Moon magic. Transformation. Moon magic transformation. Moon magic. Page 76. 76. Sevens are spiritual numbers, and we have the protection card here. So this is divinely guided. As we move through life, we can aim high or low. For example, when it comes to your current situation, you can hope for small changes or you can aim for massive transformation that takes everyone involved to the next level. There is magic afoot now, even if you can't yet feel it. You have the power to transform your life. Believe that whatever you're going through right now is what you have to experience to get to where you want to go. A romantic situation can get better than ever when you draw this card, but do allow the universe to show you who the romance will be with. It could be with your current partner or with someone else, but transformation is possible. If you're asking about abundance, know that transformation is possible in regard to this too. Either way, you have to believe in your powers and your ability to shape your life. Once you do that, align with the moon cycles, set intentions at new moon, and do release work at full moon, and watch your life transform. Additional meanings of this card. You can do this, dig deeper. You're learning about your powers. Believe you've got the power. This is a soul test. Taurus, I kind of think there's something here about not worrying about what other people think. It's about doing what's right for you. If you have met somebody here and it's like you know that this is the person for you, then and you've sat with your guides and you've got all the right kind of like feelings about it, intuition, signs, and all that, I wouldn't let it stop me because of things that other people are saying. There could be jealousy here. The reason why these people could be saying stuff too is wherever this King of Wands went to could have blown up. And this King of Wands could be now left sitting on their own here. And they now see you doing well and you're with somebody who like adores you and there's love and stuff here. And there could be some type of like resentment here. So Taurus, if you resonate with this, I'm going to take it the extended. The link will be below. I'll take a look and see what we don't see coming, what the blockages are and what the outcome looks like, and then we'll get some more advice. So if you want to come along, the link will be below.